Left on Lima, hold short, runway 29er.
Echo, Foxtrot, Lima, short of 29, beyond 4271, report.
0 November Echo, your reading has been approved. Start them up and advise ready.
Okay, we'll start them up on that day.
Alright, can you hear me?
Excellent. Let's bring this nice and close to your mouth.
Check, proceed southward.
This is not staying? No. Here, how about this?
PM 4071, cross 29er at Lima. You can monitor the tower and then run
Just a little bit better like that?
Yeah, it does that. At Lima, we'll monitor the tower instead.
Turn that down just a bit. Alright. Cool. Isn't it? So you can see your tip path plane out there that he was talking about. And you can see me move that tip path plane around a little bit. Yeah, it moves down a bit, up a bit.
Yeah, I see it now.
Westchester ground helicopter 2056 Juliet, Hangar Fox. I'd like to depart Juliet, taxi with Juliet for Echo Red outbound.
2056 Juliet, Westchester ground, taxi to Juliet. You know, just hold for those, you see those trucks off your left side. Once they pass you, you can taxi out to Juliet, then.
Holding for trucks, and then we'll taxi to Juliet. Alright. We gotta wait for all these cars.
1 and Company at Hangar Foxtrot, request permission to go to construction site. Pachilla 1 and Company, stand by 1 second. We're gonna get the helicopter going before you go. Roger. Piedmont, I mean not Piedmont, 56 Juliet, you can taxi on contact tower.
Taxi and contact tower.
And 47 charge clear.
Cirrus, right Alpha, right 00 Romeo. Cirrus 00 Romeo, runway 34 cleared for takeoff, wind go.
Right 34, cleared for takeoff, 230
Westchester Tower, helicopter 2056 Juliet, taxiway Juliet, ready for Echo route outbound.
I'm sorry, that last second, say again.
Helicopter 2056 Juliet, taxiway Juliet, ready for Echo route outbound.
Helicopter 2056 Juliet, standby.
Standing by, 2056 Juliet.
56 Juliet, east of 34, cleared for takeoff, Echo route approved.
East of 34, Echo route approved, 2056 Juliet.
Cirrus 00 Romeo, amend your climb to only maintain 2,000.
Maintain 2,000.
Actually, hold on, I'm going to try this a different way.
Cirrus 00 Romeo, traffic is just 6 miles northwest of the field, eastbound at 3,000 feet. Talking to New York approach is Embraer Legacy.
Roger that, looking for traffic.
00 Romeo, contact New York departure, advise them if you pick up the traffic or that you're still looking for them.
Roger that, we'll advise.
Alright, there we go. I just wanted to get a little extra distance here.
Sounds good.
Okay, now we're all good to go. Pretty cool, huh? Alright, now we're getting up to altitude. Beautiful day to be flying. It's kind of a little hazy, but I still think it's nice. So yeah, think we'll go over to Stamford.
Sounds good.
And give me a few more moments and we'll get to a comfortable altitude, and then I'll let you take the cyclic.
Sounds good.
But you can kind of see the tip path plane there in relation to the horizon there. Right now it's a little bit large of a gap, but because we're still climbing.
Yeah. You said it's a little bit lower than...
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you're right, okay. Oh, maybe my forefingers are somehow different than yours, I don't know.
No,
yeah.
You know better than I do. Is it bigger than 4 fingers?
This is, maybe this is about standard. It's kind of hard to see the horizon today because of that, that haze.
Yeah.
So that does affect it a bit.
AC 5130. Wind count,
There we go.
34, clear for takeoff. Runway 34, clear for takeoff, AC 130.
Okay, well, we're at a comfortable altitude now. If you'd like to gently take the cycle with your right hand. Just a little forward pressure there. Good, right there.
Tower tunnel flight 419 in sequence. Ready for moment.
Good, now we're just following this highway here. Do you see this highway?
Yeah.
There's the Merritt Parkway.
Okay.
Okay, a little bit aft. That's probably a little bit far down. Good. Yeah, smaller movements.
Yep.
Yeah. Good. A little bit more aft. Aft. Yeah, so with this haze, the horizon seems a little bit lower than it is. Okay, so we have to compensate for that just a little bit. So just a little bit higher. There we go. That's about the attitude we want.
Stand by.
Much better, yeah. See, so you can see, yeah, so you're already putting in a little bit of right to get that right turn in, which is good because we're following this highway. Nice. Yeah, I can see that sunset over to the left a little bit. Very pretty.
It is pretty damn cool.
AC 5130, contact departure. Departure, AC
Yeah, a little bit more forward. Good.
Helicopter 56 Juliet, traffic 11 o'clock and 3 miles southbound, 2,000 feet. Cheyenne inbound.
Looking for inbound traffic, 2056 Juliet. And keep on following the highway here. So right hand turn. Good.
Well, I feel my hands like really tense, like while I'm holding it.
Yeah, so relax your hand. We don't want to death grip it. You know, you can even try it with just a few fingers. Do a few fingers. How about that? There you go. Or you can like kind of fiddle with your fingers, and that keeps them loose. Very good. All right, now we'll just head straight towards Stamford there. Do you see the city?
Yeah.
Very good. Let's just head for Stamford. Good. All right, this heading should be good.
And sorry, I was on the Lima side. I guess it was checking in and ready for the
So as we're on our way, we can talk about accelerating, decelerating, climbing, and descending.
Okay.
So if I want to climb, do I need more or less power? Do you think?
I want to climb more power.
Yeah, so I'm going to increase the power a bit. That's going to bring the nose up, but bringing the nose up might slow us down, so we don't want to slow down. So yeah, put a little forward cyclic in. That levels the ship and maintains our climb. Good. But we can also use that same power that I increased for airspeed, which is kind of what you're doing now. You gave me a little bit more forward cyclic, and now our airspeed is coming up. Airspeed gauge is top left, so right now we're at 75. We were at 70 a few minutes ago. All right. So we can do the opposite to slow down. All right. So I'm going to decrease the power. Decreasing the power is going to lower the nose a little bit, and we don't want to lower the nose because that'll speed us up, or it'll descend us. So yeah, just ease that cyclic back just a little bit while I'm doing that descending, decreasing power. Good. So now you can see we're doing 65 knots on the airspeed indicator.
Yeah, that drops fast too.
Yes, it does. Yep. All right, and we can use that same kind of descent, or that same kind of decrease in power to beat descent, go lower. So I'm just going to have you tip forward just a little bit. There we go. And with that low power setting, we start descending pretty quickly.
Traffic will cross downfield.
So our altitude was just 1,100. Now it's 1,000. And it's coming down to about 950.
Over the point.
Okay, so let's climb back up. I'm going to increase that power again. Well, not too much. Yep, I'm going to increase that power. You're going to put a little forward cyclic so we don't slow down too much. Good.
Well, it's crazy. It almost feels like you're barely moving up here.
Yeah.
56 Juliet?
56 Juliet. Go for 56 Juliet.
Are you going to do the whole shoreline transition?
Repeat for 2056 Juliet.
I go just check in to see if I should keep your switch. Are you planning on transitioning over the shoreline?
We are. We'd like to transition westbound 1,000 or below.
Alright, 2056 Juliet, stay on my frequency and proceed as requested. I'll advise you southern.
Proceed as requested. We'll monitor the frequency, and thank you very much, 2056 Juliet.
So tell you pull back a little bit. I have traffic in position. I have the clearance shortly.
Okay, so as you see, I'm using my left hand right now just so I can change the radio a little bit.
Echo, wing calm, runway 34, clear for takeoff, and no delay on the
There we go. That's probably a little too loud, so I'm just gonna, there we go. Alright.
So Charlie, traffic is now on
If you'd like to, let's take a left-hand turn here at the highway, and we'll go fly over a little bit of Stanford here. I'd also like to climb a little bit, so I'm going to increase that power a bit. There goes the nose, so a little bit forward cyclic, good. Good.
Westchester Tower, fly up 46718, leaving 2,500 for 1,500.
Oh, that's my house.
You can see your house?
Yeah, I'm right there.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Would you like to take a picture of it?
Sure.
Do you have a camera?
Yeah, I have my phone.
Okay, go ahead and grab it out. I have controls.
You have control?
Is it these buildings here?
70 number medical, contact the port.
Actually, we just went by it.
Yeah, I'll circle back around, don't worry.
Zero Hotel Charlie, join the jet system.
Zero Hotel Charlie, left turn at Foxtrot, then contact ground point 82.
Left on Fox, point 82, Zero Hotel Charlie. Westchester Towers, fly up 46718, descending to 1500.
Number 46718, Westchester Tower, midfield left downwind for runway 34.
Midfield left downwind 34, 718.
Got it?
Yep.
Pretty cool.
That is pretty neat.
And you say you go sailing around here?
I go sailing up in Westport.
Oh, okay. Which way is that?
A little further north.
Oh, yeah? Very cool. Okay, well, we've been cleared to go southbound, so we're going to head to the west. I'm just going to turn. If you want to do this turn, you want to try this turn?
Sure.
Okay, we'll just continue this turn to the left here. Nice. Very good, and we'll just stay to the left of the highway here.
Sounds good.
Char 175 Whiskey Sierra to the Division 3-4. 17 wheels up.
Speed mile 4271, Westchester Tower. Runway 34, cleared for takeoff, wind 060 at 4, and next arrival is a 4 mile final.
Okay, so let's try to get a little bit more airspeed. Okay, so push forward just a bit. I'm going to increase that power.
76 off, ready to go in sequence.
I'll pull up behind the dash 8 there, he's departing now.
Good. A little bit more.
175 Whiskey Sierra, Westchester Tower, runway 34, clear to land, wind 060 at 3.
Clear to land, 5 Whiskey Sierra.
56 Julia, you'll have runway 34 arrivals overflying you over the shoreline at 2,000 feet.
I'll keep an eye out for those landing arrivals, 0056 Juliet. Good. I think you're starting to get the hang of it. Feel confident a little bit more with this?
I'm feeling a little bit more confident. I just I have short arms, and so it's like.
So what you can do is bring your knee in a little bit closer, and you can kind of rest your hand on your knee, kind of like what I'm doing here. There you go. And now I just kind of use my fingers for the motions here. Good. Okay, you have controls. Don't forget. Okay, a little bit aft. Nice. Right there. Yeah, and I'm not the tallest guy. You see, I actually have a bag pad, behind me to get me closer to the cyclic.
4271, good.
So you say you do sailing. What else do you do? Are you working right now?
Yeah, no, I work for Oracle, the software company.
Oh, wow. Oracle. That's amazing.
Yeah.
Westchester Tower, Cirrus 119, Mike Kilo. We're VFR. We're holding short of runway 34 at Lima. Ready for VFR departure.
Do they have a branch in Stanford?
Cirrus 119, Mike Kilo. Hold short. Hold your position there, and then
they were based in the old Hyperion building over on Long Ridge.
Number 2 behind the Global.
But I work from home.
And we'll position here. Thanks.
Wow. Kind of nice. I get to go down and see my son at 4:30 every day. I don't have to rush to get home.
9 Mike Kilo, you have space there for the runway?
Absolutely.
9 Mike Kilo, runway 34, line up and wait. Next arrival is the Global. He's over the shoreline. For runway
34, 119 Mike Kilo. Westchester Tower 967 Papa Charlie's over the shoreline, visual 34.
7 Papa Charlie, continue, traffic's in position, and I bet you're aware of the helicopter heading to your right. He's southwestbound along the shoreline below 1,000.
Yeah, we're still looking for him, 7 Papa Charlie.
5 Whiskey Sierra, turn
There's no way they're going to see us. We're tiny. They're right there, though.
Take the left and 2082, Dick.
That's a JetBlue airplane right there.
It makes you nervous when he says, "I'm still looking for him."
Yeah. Yeah, well, the tower is still controlling us, and the tower still sees us on their radar, and they've instructed us to stay below 1,000 feet. So you see we're at our altimeter, we're at a 900, and they do that for a reason, because all these, they're always over 1,000 feet here. They're actually always over about 3,000 feet right here, so.
Alright, and that makes sense. I mean, I'm not worried about it per se. You know?
I know what you mean, though.
On Charlie, nobody answered on 2182.
So it's a little disconcerting.
I'll try him again now. He was just on the line coordinating some traffic management.
Alright.
Okay, a little bit
on
aft.
downwind, continue. I'm going to call your base turn.
Good.
718, roger.
Okay, let's take a nice right-hand turn. Okay, don't dip the nose though, so bring it a little bit aft in that turn. Good. Yeah, it's hard to see the horizon today. Definitely, but it usually works as a very good horizon, very good indicator of how steep your turn is and where your nose is pointing. But you can kind of you can now see the horizon a little bit. It's just a faint line out there. Now we'll just head for this other highway here.
Okay.
And I'll make a call. Westchester Tower, 2056 Juliet is about 5 miles southbound, or east. We'd like to transition west and pick up the Sierra route.
9 Kilo, make it a left downwind departure, exiting towards the southwest.
Roger, exiting towards the southwest, 119 Mike Kilo.
Cessna 718, number 2, you're going to follow a Cirrus. He's coming up on the 3-mile final.
Let's try making a right hand. 360 degree turn. We'll do 180. We'll do 180. How about that? Okay, so begin that turn here.
76 Golf 34, line up and wait.
Line up
good. Right there, just hold it there, and it'll keep that turn.
Make it clear for takeoff now. Wind 09084. Cirrus traffic. Sat at 2.25 mile final.
That's clear for takeoff. 376 Golf.
Nice.
Number 8 Charlie Papa, pull back to speed 34, collect the line. Have a global turn in the corner now for departure.
Okay, we're trying to slow it down. We'll see if we can make it down here in Charlie Pop.
Yeah, your speed is lower, is fine, don't worry. And 718, you have your traffic you're following coming off your left one?
Keep that turn in, we'll keep it in a little bit longer.
Negative 718.
Okay, 718, turn base.
718.
Yeah, we're kind of doing, I guess we will do a 360. Just kind of waiting to hear from tower.
Okay.
Before we start going back into their airspace. That's a good chance to work on turns here. Westchester Tower, 2056 Juliet, we'd like to transition westbound and pick up the Sierra route inbound.
56 Juliet, join the Sierra route.
Join the Sierra route, 2056 Juliet.
76 Golf, contact departure.
Okay, now we'll be able to follow this highway northbound, or westbound.
Departure 126.4, thanks.
718, make that turn and direct to the numbers of runway 34.
Nice, so you can see how in the turn, once you have that turn set, you really don't have to do too much. Yeah. Kind of just the aircraft just keeps on turning like how it wants to.
Push 4689, number 2 behind the Eagle.
Alright, follow the ERJ 4689.
Wisconsin 3856, as slow as you can pull it back to runway 34, clear to land.
You can kind of make out white planes right up there on the left.
I'm not able to pull his speed back.
Up there,
yeah, that's white planes.
Via make a right, a 270. You're going to roll out to follow a RJ that's at a 3-mile final now. I have no control over him. Continue through the final right, 270 to follow.
718, roger.
Thank you, sir.
So is this 287 or is this
visual? This is 287, yeah.
Okay.
Traffic breaking off the site.
Yep.
He's going to make a 270 to follow you 34. You're clear to land, wind 09084.
Okay, clear to land 34, Wisconsin.
Okay, a little bit more forward cycling.
Kilo call ground, correction.
Nice.
Hey, Charlie Papa, contact ground point 82.
718 has traffic in sight.
718, thank you. Follow him back to the numbers of runway 34.
718.
And we'll just keep this heading, actually.
Okay.
We're going to start following that highway up there. Pretty much this big row of large corporate buildings we'll follow.
Sounds good.
Yep. It's amazing how much you can see from the air. I like being able to see all the houses from up here. It's such a different view, different perspective on the world.
Yeah,
it's unique.
Yeah, I don't even know what to call it. It's cool though.
Surreal is that?
Yeah.
I think that's the term.
Surreal is definitely the term.
56 Juliet, you're looking to land at taxiway Juliet?
Affirmative, yeah. Landing signature 2056 Juliet.
Number 2056 Juliet, maintain 1,500 feet overhead midfield, then descend east of runway 34 on the pavement of runway 29 or east of taxiway Alpha.
All right, 1.5 overhead, east of 34, landing Juliet, 2056 Juliet.
No, east of 34, descend to land on the pavement of runway 29 or east of taxiway Alpha.
All right, we'll descend to east of 34, landing pavement, extended runway of 29er east of Alpha.
Wisconsin 3856, turn right at Bravo, then contact ground point 82.
Bravo, ground point 82, good day. Tower Flexion 615, Atlas 34.
Flexion 615, continue.
So you can kind of see the airport over there, do you see it?
And you're following the
yeah, that whole big area. Amazing how much it takes, how much space it takes up compared to some of these neighborhoods.
718 affirmative, you're clear to land. Where are you parking?
Yeah, they say it actually could handle a whole lot more traffic too than it does, but
yeah,
they can't get.
Some days it's freaking packed. Some days it's they're constantly working just to keep up with the traffic.
Yeah.
Have you ever flown in and out of this airport?
5290, next arrival is at a 1.5 mile final, runway 34.
Really easy to come in and out.
It is, yeah. It's more convenient than having to go down to JFK or something like that.
Oh yeah.
Very good.
Especially if you're doing a quick jump to like DC or something like that. Yeah.
Have you done any other flying? Any flying small airplanes or anything?
No, this is it.
First taste of it. How do you like it so far?
Oh, I love it.
That's good. Glad you do.
You able to make 29?
Affirmative.
Alright, well I'll take controls from here on out.
That'll be,
just since we're so close, I have controls.
There you go. Correction, Foxtrot. So just continue and make a left turn on Alpha, then ground take you down to the Foxtrot hangar.
Okay, we can take it all the way to the end. We're parking over by the Sabre liner there.
Alright, give me a good rate to the end, and then make a left turn at the end for Foxtrot.
718, roger.
Chautauqua 5290, runway 34, cleared for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, runway 34, Chautauqua 5290.
It's ridiculous how small the airport looks from up here.
Alright. Yeah, they request us to climb to 1,500 overhead when we fly over the aircraft.
You can stay with me when you get off at the end there for Hangar Foxtrot.
718, roger, thanks.
Flexjet 615, thank you. 34 clear to land, wind calm.
34 clear to land, Flexjet 615.
Just be 725 is with you, John, no localizer.
SB 725, Westchester Tower, continue following traffic on a half-mile final, and traffic will hold in position prior to your arrival.
Okay, thank you.
I'm gonna say that was cool. Just going over the airplane as it was getting ready to take off.
Get a cool view of that.
Yeah.
So now I'm doing a nice descent down to the airport, so I decreased power, and I brought the cyclic back. I also started slowing down. You can see our rate of descent there, our VSI is pretty high. Once we get down to about 1,000 feet, I'm going to level that out and bring it to a nice controlled descent from there to the ground.
Okay.
Not to say that this isn't a controlled descent.
I know what you mean.
It is a slower descent. There we go.
Flexjet 615, turn left at Foxtrot, contact ground point.
Got 182 Foxtrot, that's good.
4689, wind calm, runway 34, clear for takeoff.
Wind calm, 34 clear for takeoff, Blizzard 4689.
SB 725, runway 34, clear to land. Helicopter traffic is landing on on runway 29 east of runway 34 at all times.
Okay, 34 clear to land, just be 725.
So did you wait for them to give you the last, notice right there?
They've already given us the last notice. We gave that before we even crossed over the airport, actually.
Okay. It just sounded like they were confirming that you were coming in.
They were confirming to another aircraft, actually. They were saying, oh, there's a helicopter coming in. He'll be east of your runway at all times.
Okay.
Yep, so just they given a traffic report to that other landing aircraft, so they know that we're not going to be coming anywhere near them.
Cool.
Bullshit 4689, contact departure.
Oh, Bullshit.
So you always come down on the main runway and then kind of hover over?
Actually, most of the time we go to the taxiway. I'm surprised you gave me this to the runway. But I'm liking it. You know, it's not a bad thing for sure. Yeah, that's one of the perks of helicopters is we don't need the runways to land. As I say, runways are for models. So.
From models?
Yeah. Westchester Tower, 2056 Juliet's established on 29er, like to taxi to Hangar Foxtrot.
Check in with ground there, they'll take you over. They just have some truck movement, just want to make sure it'll be clear for you, so contact ground.
Contacting ground, 2056 Juliet. Westchester Ground, 2056 Juliet, approach end to 29er. We'd like to taxi over to Hangar Foxtrot.
056 Juliet, Westchester Ground, make a left turn on taxiway Juliet at the approach end of runway 29er and taxi into Hangar Foxtrot. See you, Juliet.
Left on Juliet, taxi to Hangar Foxtrot, 2056 Juliet, thank you. Alright. So you're seeing even in the hover, I'm not making very many movements with the cyclic. They're just tiny little adjustments.
Ground section and HSV Alpha.
Yeah.
Adjustment Alpha, just.
And I'm using the pedals to control our heading. See, I can go left and right with the nose. And then my collective over here is doing my altitude, so I can bring it up a bit. We'll climb a little bit. I can bring it back down. And we'll descend back down.
So now when you put it down, are you going to put it back down on that platform or on the ground?
We're just going to put it on the ground because we should have another passenger coming in, so we don't want to have to put it on, put it down on there. We'll just do it right on the ground behind it.
Okay. Like him walking out now?
Yep. That's one of our other helicopters, our other training aircraft.
Ground Cheyenne 450 Hotel Charlie at Jet Systems, ready to go, taxi.
Cheyenne 450 Hotel Charlie, Westchester ground, stand by for routing approval.
Okay. Great, well I hope you had a wonderful ride.
Thank you very much.
I very enjoyed it. Yeah, it was great.